Hello and welcome. My name is Space Muffin, and this is the Void Strategy. So today we're going to be going over General Drakkisath. We have Chromatic Scales, which grants nearby allies the resist trait, so that's going to be really great. And of course we have our Flame Banner ability. Nearby enemies take 50% more elemental damage, so we're going to be taking advantage of that. So, obviously we're going to load up on elementals. We have our Flame Walker with Backdraft. We have our Pyromancer with Conflagrate. We have, of course, the Chain Lightning, so we're going to be able to squeeze off some more elemental damage. We have our Firehammer with Blazing Speed. We, of course, have our Dark Iron Miner with Gold Mine. And then we have Obsidian Shard on the Earth Elemental. So actually, we're going to switch some of these around. We're going to go with, Gold Mine is good, but what we're going to do is we're going to swap some of these guys around. So let's do that. And let's change the army upgrades to Unbound. And let's go ahead and change that to maybe Cycle. So let's see. So let's swap these guys around. And that should be good. Okay, so let's go into it. So is General Drakkisath top tier? Probably not. But he has a lot of fun stuff that you can do with him. So he's very tanky. So we kind of have that going for us. They put out their little guys here. We're going to probably plop the Flame Walker out here in a second. Once they've wasted that. So that's looking good. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the miner. And then what we're going to do is we're going to plop our miner out. And then hopefully we'll be able to squeeze some stuff out there. So actually, let's go ahead and try to take their tower. While that's happening. I know he's got Jaina up, but let's see what we can do. Looking good. Let's pop out the miner. Looking really good. Okay, so we have a nice little party here. Let's go ahead and we know the chests are going to respawn relatively soon, so let's go ahead and get that going. We got the general. Let's go ahead and just attempt to take their tower while he's distracted. Beautiful. Perfect timing. And then we're going to go ahead and get general going again. So we can pop his dudes right there. So let's go ahead and so we're really able to get in that damage with that elemental, the elemental damage. So really good. Can't let him mine. And look at this, guys. Look at this. There you have it. And look, General Drakkisath, I mean, he's fun. You know, that's the key element here, is that he's just a really fun mini to play with, you know. And so what do they got going? They got a lot of air. That's the only problem. We don't have much anti-air in this deck. Except for, obviously, our little guy here. So let's go ahead and see if we can start popping some dudes. Oh, I didn't mean to put out the miner, but whatever. It's fine. Let's pop out the general. Got General's fried chicken going on. He's going to start mining here relatively soon. Not a terribly big deal. So what we'll do is we'll just start grabbing mines. They love their Jaina. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to, pop Jaina. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start with our assault. So hopefully by the time, they finally figure stuff out, we got that going. Never cluster your guys. You see how he's got all of his dudes clustered? Never do that. So you can avoid what I just did to him. So we got Drakkisath rolling up. We got the Flame Elemental, or sorry, the Flame Walker. We are putting in some serious work. And so the key is don't let him get the mines. That's kind of the name of the game here. Do not let him get the mines. So by the time he does, we've already won. So what are some kind of weaknesses of Drakkisath? Obviously things like Sylvanas or even the Banshee are going to kind of cause some problems simply because you can easily gain control. He's pretty slow, so he's pretty easy to gain control of. That's kind of going to be an issue, but other than that, polymorph. I mean, he's got, some weaknesses, right? But overall, and the fact that he costs so much, but overall I'd say you can mitigate those weaknesses if you play your cards right. So he kind of went for his little assault. We're going to kind of go for our stuff. And he's popping towers. Okay, great. We're going to pop our tower. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to very quickly put the elemental bind there so he can start putting in the work. And let's go ahead and really do an assault here. Very good. So what we're going to do is we're going to plop out a Drakkisath right there just to kind of cause a distraction. So as you can see, we kind of have like a nice little legion rolling up. And so the idea is we split his forces in two. That's kind of the idea here. Allowing us to kind of just start bombarding them with the elementals and things like that. So awesome. So the thing about Drakkisath is he's very diverse. And I know I said in the beginning he wasn't top tier, but I forgot where I put him on my tier list. But he's pretty decent, actually. I know I'm backtracking, but he is pretty decent now that I'm actually really been able to experiment with him. What I like about him is he's really great in PvE as well. You know, he's not just like a one-trick pony, you know. So let's go ahead and just start popping towers, you know what I mean? Let's start popping towers. Let's make sure he doesn't get to mine. Let's start. That's what's so great about having the Dark Iron Miner, is once we get those mines in the center going, we can then kind of start claiming those and start doing that. So that's going to happen. What we do is we just do that. We start popping. And we start bringing out the Flame Walker to back up Drakkisath. We're going to get another Drakkisath out here very soon. Let's start grabbing these puppies. Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to do that. There we go. I'm making a lot of mistakes, but that's okay, guys. So we have control over the mines. We're looking pretty good, honestly. So we start popping Drax. And then let's pop a mine. So we're kind of just bombarding them, you know, and we're kind of using our same old technique where we just bombard the mines, and then you use the rock elemental, which the rock elemental is incredibly powerful. Pop those guys, and then you just kind of go to town. Like, we're super duper close, so this is gonna let us kind of get in. We can sneak in, pop another Drakkisath off. Let's start popping the mines, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we got Drakkisath going, and it's just a bombardment. So as he's distracted by Drakkisath, I pop in the elemental, right? That's kind of the key here. And the elementals ignore, you know, his little grunts, so. Awesome, guys. I think we got one more in the tank. So, you know, we're going to be going off against a spellcaster, so let's see what kind of interesting stuff is going to happen. So, in this particular case, let's go ahead and first things first, let's grab those mines. Or not the mines, let's grab the chest. Send some people out on the mines. So, we got to get Drakkisath over there to mess with our boy. So, let's go ahead and get that going. Put him right there. Looking good. My boy Drakkisath. There we go. So, I mean, things are looking good. Things are looking good. We're popping people. Looking very clean. Oh, oops, I messed up. There I go again. Come on, kill him, kill him. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start mining. He's really, like, once you start gaining control of the gold, that's how you win, right? So, let's go ahead and pop Drakkisath. Oh, sorry. The Flame Walker. And then we're going to go and pop Drakkisath in the middle. So he just needs to get a couple hits. Not a big deal. We're already like up in his grill, so not really terribly worried. That's gonna let us do our thing. I'm actually not even gonna go for his tower anymore because we got Drakkisath rolling up, and then the reason why I did that is just to get a couple hits off, just to get him kind of distracted and like kind of a distracted mindset. Plus, we're putting in a little bit of work, so we got a nice. Very nice thing going. We're going to start mining. And so we're not giving him a time to get off his spells, right? We're just popping Drakkisath. We are popping mines. You know, like we're doing everything we can to where he doesn't have much of a response, if that makes any sense. Then we know those are going to respond, so we time that perfectly. And then we get to move in. And eventually, I mean, it doesn't matter what he does. Eventually, he's going to fail. Drakkisath is fun, man. I mean, I think there's a lot of units that are coming out that are going to boost Drakkisath's value. So, I'm looking. While he's distracted, we're already popping the Blood Mage, right? So, and then we just keep popping Drakkisath out, you know, and then they get a little bit of damage, and then we just bam. Look at that. So there you have it, guys. General Drakkisath. Pretty cool. Pretty fun, you know, honestly. You know, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with him. There's so many things that do elemental damage, right? So, you know, he's pretty cool, pretty tanky, very beefy. He hits hard. He's a little slow. You know, if he cost any less, then he'd be way overpowered. But, you know, there's a lot you can do with him. Obviously, I'm running completely tribal Blackrock, minus, obviously, our trusted Chain Lightning here. But, yeah, he's super synergistic with other Blackrock. You could even almost replace Chain Lightning with something else. I mean, this might be, you know, one of those situations. So, awesome, guys. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to see. I think at this point, I've literally covered every single of the leaders. So, let me know what you guys want to see. And, yeah, visit thevoid.gg. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. And we will see you in the next video.